Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How's everybody out there doing today? I got a new Commander Legends 2 Dungeons and Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate. That's a mouthful draft box to open from the new set here coming out this weekend. Well, pre-releases this weekend. So far, some really fun stuff in here. Looks like it's going to be a really cool draft. A lot of people, myself included, didn't get to draft the first Commander Legends because it was during the shutdown still. There wasn't live play in my area at the time, so we weren't able to do that at all. So it's got a little bit more info on it this time around. So we do have some archetypes, draft archetypes, and listed on here. And then you got your command the draft, how to do the draft for this one. So, because it is quite a bit different, we're going to pick 2 cards instead of 1 card out of each pack when you draft it, and you're going to build a 60 card deck instead of a 100 card deck, and they don't have to be singleton. You can actually do multiple copies, and you have backgrounds now. So I realized I didn't know hardly anything about this set when I opened the first box yesterday, so forgive me for that. I just wanted to be surprised. I wanted to have a new experience and kind of take it as it went and just see what happened. And I didn't know about the backgrounds or anything like that. So, anyways, we're gonna get through here and find some stuff. And I know a little bit more about it now. I checked it out this morning to find out why it was so confusing to me. I love the fact that adventures are back. I still don't like those. Here's our first background's common. And Raga Draga Gorgut's boss. Gorgut's such a good band. Alright, anyway. For our first rare, and he's a legendary, of course. And then Intellect Devourer for our second rare. So we've got 2 rares in the pack. Agent of Iron Throne, and a copy token. There's the Myriad now, so you're going to probably use some copy tokens if you get anything with Myriad. Myriad looks really, really strong as a mechanic. The fact that you get to basically copy your creature and attack every single opponent on the board at once is pretty crazy. Alright, there's a faceless one, another background or commander. He's apparently you can start with 2 of those. So I don't know if they send a stack of those to the game stores that are going to be doing pre-release or what. I don't know how we're going to get all the extra copies of those, but we'll see what happens. Shameless Charlatan for our next one, our next rare, and then Barroom Brawl for our next rare. Foil Thieves Tools, I love that card, and another copy token. Okay. So maybe there's something with Myriad in this first couple packs here. Looks like an interesting mechanic. Looks like it may be a little confusing too, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm not sure. They said you can have up to 2 of the faceless ones, but they're not in every pack. Like Commander Legends 1 had the one prismatic, whatever his name was, bag of holding, in every pack, so you could have a guaranteed commander. This one didn't do that. There's not a faceless one in every pack. Guild Artisan, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's faceless ones in like every other pack. Ravenloft Adventure, Warehouse Thief, and a Devil token. Okay. There we go. Moving right along. These backgrounds look pretty powerful. We'll see what happens with them. It's definitely going to be interesting. I've never done a draft like this, so I don't think many of you have, because like I said, Commander Legends 1 came out in 2020, so a lot of people still aren't doing live play. Here's our backgrounds of common. Gale Waterdeep Prodigy for our next rare. And finally a mythic. Speaking of Myriad, this card looks broken. It's a Battle Angels of Tyr. So flying 4/4 for 4, which is not bad, but it's got Myriad, which means you can attack all your players. You can make copies of it every time you attack and attack all the players, all your opponents. And then also, when it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if that player has more hands than each other player. Then you create a treasure token if that player controls more lands than each other player. Then you gain 3 life if that player has more life than each other player. So, because you've got the Myriad, you can attack all 3 of your opponents at one time with this, and each one that gets through has that text on the card because you copy the card completely. So you're probably going to draw a card create a treasure token and gain 3 life, because you're going to hit the biggest players of each one, unless you're the biggest player, which a few turns with this guy on the board, you may not be getting anything after that, but but you do. I mean, there's just so much goodness coming out of this guy when you attack. So that's a great first mythic. And then we got our second, oh, we got a rare foil, 9 Fingers Keen. So for our first rare foil there, I'll put it in the rare spot. Copy token, another copy token. There's a lot of copy tokens. So, well, we got our 3 copies for our Battle of Angels, or Battle Angels of Tears. I guess technically we'd only need 2 copies. So we got our copies. Alright, because you have the original, and there's only 3 opponents. What's this? What? Sack 'em to add 2 red. That's good common. There's a lot of power in red. Sky Diamond, you got a lot of these. The diamonds are really good. So, but yeah, with the Lightning Bolt reprint, there's definitely a lot of power in red in this one. Red's been kind of weak the last couple sets, so it's nice to see red getting a little something in here. Beckoning Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp's supposed to be black. What's it doing in white? Alright, got a legendary creature and a background. And Archivist of Ogma for our next rare, and then Cloak of the Bat for a foil common, and we got our Undercity and Initiative token. So we've only got 1 dungeon, and it's cool to see a new dungeon, but it's only 1, and it's kind of specific to the set. You can't venture into that dungeon with the old cards, apparently, and you can't. You can only have 1 dungeon at a time, so it's kind of weird. Arcane Signet. Legendary Dragon, that's nice. And, oh, our background was uncommon, that's why. Alright, Feywild Visitor for our background. Basilisk Collar, reprint for our rare. And then second Will-O-Wisp in a foil. And a treasure token. Alright, keep moving on through here. I'm still kind of checking out this set myself, because I didn't watch any spoilers or anything like that really for this one. So I don't really know a whole lot about what's in here. There's another faceless one, so it seems like there will be some around, but I don't know if there's going to be enough of them, or if people are going to share them. Dragon Cultist for our background. Robe of the Archmagi, Archmagi. I'm awake, for our rare, and then a common foil and a treasure token. It's really early when I do these videos. I am seriously not awake when I do them. Alright. That'll change here soon. I'm going to start doing the videos a little bit later, I think. And hopefully I'll have a little better setup here soon, too. So, alright. Moving on. Uncommons. And we got an common background, and then we got a mythic, Blood Money. So our second mythic, and an uncommon foil, and our Initiative Undercity token, of course. Right. Keep it going. So you guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments below of the set. There's some cool stuff to it. I like some of the new mechanics and stuff, but it's a little confusing, and it's going to be weird drafting Commander for the first time, so see what happens. Another Tavern Brawler background, Wheel Blade of Frontiers, and Displacer Kitten, and a foil rare, the Wand of Wonder. Okay, so 3 rares in that pack. That's nice. And another Initiative Undercity token. So I guess you can get up to 4 rares in a pack, because you could get your background, you can get 2 regular rares, and you can get your foil rare. So, or mythics. Lightning Bolt. I don't know if I like that artwork. This one, I'm not big on the showcase artwork, but the actual artwork itself is pretty cool. The chick throwing the lightning bolt there. So, that's pretty cool. I like it. But, yeah, just not big on that showcase design. But, hey, some people like it. Alright, what do we got here? We got a common background, Sign of Halabaster. Traverse the Outlands for a rare, and uncommon foil, and another Undercity. So, getting a lot of the dungeon tokens. Alright. Here you go, Breath Weapon. I got some friends that have that right there. Yeah. A little bit of mouthwash goes a long way. All right, moving on. And Far Traveler for our next background. And Under Mountain Adventure for our rare. And then just common foil and a boar token. All right. Nothing too exciting in that pack. Except we got the kind of battle bond thing going on with this initiative again. Which is cool, because I wasn't around during battle bonds. So I guess we'll get to try that. Accolade of Bahamut. Okay, whatever that is. And Baba Lysaga, the Night Witch for a rare. And then a full art Ancient Bronze Dragon Mythic. That's nice. And then a little artifact dragon, common foil, and another Undercity Initiative. So that wasn't a bad pack at all. Got a good rare legendary with a matching green background, and we got a green dragon. So that was pretty good pack for green there. Definitely would have helped out if you were already running green by that point in your draft. That would have helped. The fact that we got artifacts with adventures is kind of weird in this one. Kind of neat. Cat Devil. All right. Dungeon Delver for a background. And Elder Brain. I think he's one of the more popular rares. Oh, he's the box topper. That's right. You're the buy a box promo. That's right. So he's not going to be worth anything. And then a background foil. That's cool. And a skeleton token with menace. All right. We're almost 2/3 of the way through the box here. Moving right along. Let's see what pops out of here. Banishment. Uh-oh. Another white removal spell. Cloakwood Hermit for another green background here. Wand of Wonder for a rare. And a common foil. And yet another Initiative Undercity token. I guess we will need a lot of those because there will have to be an initiative token at every table. So every game, somebody's going to have that initiative on every turn. So, well, once it's out there anyway. All right. So let's see. Elephant Angel. Look at that guy. Dumbo turns into an attacking angel. Okay. Weird. Popular Entertainer for a rare background. And then Caves of Chaos Adventure for a regular rare. Then a Mystery Key foil and a Soldier token. Good old Dumbo out there beating faces in. Alright. So weird. Let's see what we get in this one. There's another faceless one. Okay. So there's background. We'll see how many of those faceless ones we get in the whole box here. Just out of curiosity. Oh, there's another background. Hardy Outlander. And then Dynahair, Invoker Adept for our first rare. And Furbolg Flutist for our second rare. And then, hey, a foil Wayfarer's Bauble. That's pretty neat. Price of that one's going to plummet. That's why we can't have nice things in Magic. Every time we get a good card that's doing awesome on the value, they try to reprint it. Alright. And they'll reprint it 3 times in 3 different sets in the same year, as we've seen. A Dragon with an Adventure. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. All of them? That's pretty fun. Another Gate. And got one Shaman. Alright. Master Chef for our background. I'm awake. And the Sea of Clouds for our first one of the land cycle, and the only land I've gotten so far. I've opened a set box, 2 pre-release packs, and this draft box, and so far that's the only one I got. I got 3 of those. A foil charcoal diamond, that's pretty neat. The diamonds are also probably going to plummet in value quite a bit after this one. So, yeah, the fact they didn't put any big chase cards in here like they did last time. What they had, Vampiric Tutor and the Mana Drain and the Lotus. Oh, it was, yeah. Commander Legends 1 was pretty epic. This one's, so far, there's some cool stuff, cool mechanics and stuff, but it feels a little too much like AFR. Alright, our next background, and Baldur's Gate for a rare, and Crystal, and a treasure token. Alright, we're getting down here. Not as many packs on these because there's more cards in each pack, so put less packs in the boxes, but let's We're getting there. We'll see what we get. All right, Gate Colossus and Guild Artisan. Our Gate decks coming back. I bet they are. Duke Alder Raven Guard for our first rare, and White Plume Adventurer for our second rare, which gives you the initiative when he comes into play. And this one gives a creature haste and myriad. Alright, that's interesting. He could be a fun commander. Ambition's cost, and another initiative and Undercity token. We only got 3 mythics so far. We have not been pulling a lot of mythics out of these boxes or packs at all. Mythics definitely seem to be in kind of weak supply here. Alright, what do we got? Background is a Criminal Past, and then Will's Reversal. Wiles Reversal? Will's Reversal? I don't know. For a rare, and then his Rowl, common, foil, and a copy token. Alright, 4 packs left. Run out of room on the table here. Alright. Got a big old stack of commons I will probably knock over before this is done. Geogolem. Alright. And Flaming Fist again for our background. There's another mythic. Legion Loyalty. Creatures you control have myriad. Pretty cool, except that mana cost of 8. That's kind of a bummer. And another Dumbo. A foil Dumbo. I love it. Initiative. Alright, 3 packs left. Myriad definitely seems to be strong. We'll see what happens with it, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little difficult to overcome that Myriad if your opponents have it. It's going to be pretty easy to take control of the board with Myriad going around. Street Urchin for our background, and Mighty Servant of Reduk for our rare, and then just a common foil and a double token. Yeah. 4 mythics is still kind of weak for a box, in my opinion. We'll see if we get any more here in the close. Come on. Come on, where's the last pack? Goodness. Another Tavern Brawler. I think that's number 3. Another Nine Fingers Keen. I think that's number 2. Elturol Survivors for another rare. So 2 rares and then 3 rares. We got our foil rare as well. Raised by Giants. A Night token. And last pack. Will we get another mythic or another of the rare lands? Because the lands seem to be kind of hard to get by the looks of it. Alright. And ooh, a mythic in the legendary creature spot. So we did get a mythic in the last pack. Our background, and then a Horn of Valhalla, and another foil rare, Acrobatics. Okay. And then another Undercity. Okay. So we did end up getting a mythic in the last pack, so we did get 5 total mythics. That one, the Battle Angels of Tears, is a really good card. I think that might be one of the chase cards. And then Blood Money, Ancient Bronze Dragon with the full art, which looks pretty. Legion Loyalty, and Volo. We actually got Volo. I guess he's one of the main staples as far as the storyline goes. And then Sea of Clouds, one of those, of course. That's my 3rd Sea of Clouds, and no other lands yet. And only 1 land in the whole box. Let's see how many rares we ended up getting. So we got the Sea of Clouds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7, 8, 20, 33. So 33 rares and 5 mythics in the box. Definitely better than the regular draft boxes. So I'm glad they did that. It's good to see that. I really like the way they did Modern Horizons 2 with the extra rares and uncommons in the packs. So I'm glad this is kind of following more of that suit. And we ended up getting 4 faceless ones. So we got a play set of them. But in an entire box, that means that there's not going to be enough for all the players. So I hope that Wizards was smart enough to send a stack of faceless ones to the game store so they could actually hand those out to people that needed them during the draft. Because otherwise, it's going to be very confusing trying to get those extra faceless ones. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check out the description below. A lot of good links down there. Save you money, get cash back on all your purchases. There's still stupid good deals on collector boxes on Amazon, and those links are down there. 150, 160 bucks for a collector's box. Even if it's a terrible set, it's still going to be worth way more than that in a few years. So I've been grabbing them up as I can. So I definitely recommend you guys grab those up as you can as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.